Okay, just came from a big wetland meeting, and was a councillor that represented the city at the Fredericton Inn, and we're going to have a little chat with him, see what he thinks. What was your name?
Stephen Chase, City Councillor.
And you were at that wetland meeting this morning, about the meeting about wetland at the Fredericton Inn.
I was, and I presented the City of Fredericton's point of view on wetlands.
Yeah.
You know, we believe wetlands are extremely important, but we also believe that they need to be managed in a way that doesn't stifle development.
And there's the positive side, the negative side.
Yep.
Mark Darcy, a strong activist for the woodlot in UNB and wetland, he spoke against the city, you know.
Yes, and he mentioned me by name.
Yes, he did.
And in a sense, you know, that's good for bolstering my credibility. But I want to really feel the need to say something. Mr. Darcy presented his point of view to City Council last week, which he's entitled to do. And what he's saying really needs to be clarified. Yes, the university bog and the woodlands up there are important. He keeps saying that if they're not protected, it's going to flood the downtown. Well, just to set the record straight, the university forest drains through the Corbett Brook and the Baker Brook, and both of them drain into the St. John River below Fredericton. The university woodlands don't affect the downtown. So, and in his fear-mongering, you know, that's what he's trying to say. We're all concerned about heavy rain events, but as he is saying, these heavy rain events are not going to be the impacts of the heavy rain events on the downtown are not going to be mitigated by the university forest.
If they go ahead, which I think they will, with this new project at UNB, they're going to have drainage system there, right? So where the water is going to go from there? Right in the St. John River, right? Or right in the sewage treatment. The same line is connected to downtown.
Well, ultimately, now this is my understanding, these projects are accompanied by an attenuation pond, the purpose of which is to collect the surface water runoff from those projects. And then that is gradually let out into the surrounding area, which would drain through either the Corbett Brook or Baker Brook, as the case may be. In this case, the Corbett Brook. The Corbett Brook enters the St. John River down by Wilsey Road.
What do you think of the mayor? Like his attitude is sort of like get rid of a wetland and plant some trees. It's almost the same thing.
No, I don't think. I think the mayor's point of view is very balanced. I don't get that sense from him at all that he's for anything more than a sustainable environment in Fredericton. And you know, the mayor is probably the biggest advocate of the Fredericton's green program. So no, I think the mayor is. I mean, I'm not the mayor's defender, but I want to call things, you know, the way I see them.
But he wants, though, the council needs the money for more improvement. Can you balance the environment and property tax to build houses and business at the same time? Can you do both?
No, I don't think we're mixing things up. I don't think that the city is promoting development to make money. Okay, I think the city needs to be able to promote responsible development because we're a growing city and we need to grow responsibly, and I think our policies reflect that. So the developments that occur in the city and we encourage are all responsible and contribute to a sustainable environment.
But the city has grown a lot the last 10 years. A lot.
Yes, it has. It hasn't grown hugely. But it certainly has grown, I think, properly, and we'd like to see it grow more in a way that doesn't adversely impact, all of the good things that we have in Fredericton. And the environment is one of our strongest features.
One last point. So you were there this morning. You made your presentation. What would you like to see the province do?
I think these hearings are good. I think the province, what they should do with all of the good input that they've received is convene a group of experts, to come up with a responsible approach to the wetlands policy. I mean, it can't be all one way or another. And right now, I think it's very important fact that people know is that the current policy is not supported by legislation. And so, in other words, the departmental bureaucrats are acting on their own, using policy and forcing people to spend a lot of money to get their properties approved or disproved. I think that they need to ground this in legislation, what they're doing. But they take this opportunity to bring some people around the table, and do it right.
That's it, Councillor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Charles.